Hi. So you might be noticing this was not filmed on my iPhone as my usual videos are, and that's because um, another charger burnt out, which is pretty annoying, but that's fine. So I'm recording on this kind of computer thing, and it's pretty different. Um, I can't really edit the video, so there's going to be a few pauses and stuff. I hope you don't mind. But today, what we're going to be doing is looking at the dreams I've written out over the past 3 years or so. So in 2021, I started a Google document where I would write down my dreams, and I'd do it right after I woke up so I would remember them. So yeah, I'm just going to start reading them. So July 10th, 2021, I've titled it Clown Dream. I woke up from another dream, not really, in parentheses, and noticed not parentheses, what's like the little uh, bars, like where you just whatever. Not really, and noticed a 10-foot looking clown with a huge rounded head out my window. So I think I'm describing, it kind of looked like a huge balloon or something. Once I saw it, I compared it to the other times where I'd seen other clowns in the dream, but none were this tall and inhuman. Well, the dream just started, so it began to turn towards me as I closed my window. Okay, that's a little creepy. I checked the broken lock on the door. It doesn't work for long. The broken lock on the door doesn't work? It doesn't work for long when the clown breaks it open and the clown comes in. It starts trying to get me, so I open the silverware drawer and it's all knives. So I start stabbing the thing. Then its shorter blue friend walks in and I stab it too. They deflate and disappear. My hands are bloody. And I take the rest to the garbage. Then never tell anyone because apparently I didn't care. I actually kind of remember this one. So this was I was imagining this taking place in my I was imagining this taking place in what was my at the time apartment. Well, not mine, my dad's. I was 13, 3 years ago. But yeah, I can still kind of see everything going on. It was weird. It was oh my gosh, they looked like kind of like the Jack in the Box thing. I think I was having nightmares about the Jack in the Box guy or variants of him. Oh, this is different. Okay. Oh, this was a weird one. I remember this too. So this was on the same day. So maybe this is the different dream I came from because it also says July 10th, 2021. It says shifter dream. I was at my aunt's house and it was my well, I guess I'll say their names because I don't think that's too much information. It might be. It doesn't matter. Okay, I was at my aunt's house, and in my little cousin's room, for some reason, she had a closet next to her door and a broom on her bed. The closet had a sheet on it, and I guess in the dream I had been seeing this mannequin thing for weeks in there. So basically, the closet had the sheet on it, but it was like kind of see through because I guess there was a window and the sunlight was coming in, so I could see the shapes that were, there. So I saw the mannequin shape in there. So I decided to tear the curtain to the side, and the mannequin started to move. It came out and started trying to kill me with a plastic spoon. And I fought it with the broom, pushing it out. It said, "Please stop." But I just wanted it out of the house. I get that. I mean, I would want it out of the. Well, I did want it out of the house. It slid under the couch, and then I lifted up the couch by pushing up the button thing, like a recliner, like a button on the side. But it was now a cat with no face. Then we suggested a name for it for some reason. Before it grew a cat nose and the beginning of a mouth. So it's like transforming actively. So I think this is saying I was going along with the other people just thinking it was cute and trying to name it. Because I kind of gave up on people even taking me seriously if I was trying to warn them. It's because I was so different, I guess. I was then reminded of what was okay, I guess not. I was then reminded of what was happening and I decided to take it outside again. It turned into a paperclip. then a bird, then a squirrel, saying, "Everybody needs a squirrel." It just didn't want out. It turned into a fly, and I tore it in two. And then I tossed it. I remember this. I tossed it like outside into the snow. It was snowing. I tossed it outside into the snow, like the two pieces. I was just okay. Part two. I was a celebrity or something. I think I woke up and then went back to sleep. That's why it says part two. I was a celebrity or something, and a cartoon, and a cartoon. Oh, I was a celebrity and, or something and a cartoon. And the shifter was there as a person. So then it was explained how the shifters and humans were in a fight. And that when a dead part of them came into contact with water, they bloated up and became alive. So this main shifter, so like in Orby or something. What I was imagining in my head is like the fly pieces had turned into like these huge piles of flesh or whatever. So this main shifter went around killing huge mutations they had found that had found water until it found its own. Wait, no, this is different. So this main shifter went around killing huge mutations that had found water until it found its own. It wondered how that happened. It was an eye surrounded by bleeding tendons and muscle with no skin. Okay, yeah, I get the. It formed a hand and explained to me how it jumped into a vent outside that made it go into the house, and that's why it didn't kill me. Well, it was trying to, so. Alright. Dreams, February 26th, 2022. I don't know. I just remember an ocean of blood with these floating looking things, circular and carved like vines with a heart in the center. Fin. The end. I do remember this very vividly. I just don't know how to describe what it really looked like, so that's kind of the best I can do. I don't know. June 17th, 2022. It seemed like there was a real ghost in my house. A real ghost in my house, but I still felt the need to fake act like there was a ghost. Okay, so there's a real ghost, and I guess I'm like hemming it up or something. That like that I was acting like someone would act if they wanted the ghost, and they were like trying to make a YouTube thumbnail or something. Not that I was, but like the kind of person that would do that. I was the ghost of somebody who died at one point and opened the fridge to show that the lights were off. There were two fridges across from each other in this room and a roommate. The end. Okay, moving on. Oh, this is quite long. Um, July 9th, 2022. This is the last one. I haven't updated it since then. I should start. I was walking home from school. Then I walked into this area where there was a lot of stairs down, and there was just like a big rectangle of space with some kind of exit at the end of it. So, the way I imagine this, it was like kind of purple, like everything was the same color. And the stairs were pretty wide, and you would just go down, and then it would extend out and go forward like a huge rectangle of space. And then at the end, I don't remember the end very much, but I guess there was something at the end. But yeah, so it was just like a big rectangle under the ground, and everything was the same color of purple. It kind of looked like tile, I think. Okay. I'm end of it. Yeah, exit at the end of it. In the whole thing was a kind of mauve color, kind of purplish, like maybe lavender. I was on a bike, which is weird, but all right. When I got in there, the bike slipped down or something and started going to the bottom. The stairs seemed smooth while it did this. Then, when it reached the bottom, I started running down, and I jumped over the stairs. This made my jump be kind of anti-gravity. Very well explained. Then this guy ran over, and I thought he was gonna steal my bike, but he just threw the tires everywhere, and I had to go get them. Then he took my glasses and a few other things and just threw them everywhere. Jerk. I asked him to make some kind of deal with me, but he said no. Then, I don't know how, he started kind of dying, and I heard maybe a disembodied doctor voice telling him to keep his head up. It kind of felt I thought he was like wearing some kind of headset or something. and it was coming through there. I think that's what it was. Also, when he was dying, I felt like it was my fault or something, but I didn't know. But I didn't know how it happened. Um, where am I? Dot says to keep his head up. It seemed that I did this to him. Okay, I guess I should read that instead of interjecting. I put his head down, got all my stuff, and left. When I got back, I was in a video game, with my dad, and told him I got jumped? Question mark, question mark. He didn't care. I went to a party, unrealistic, where the guy was back and alive, explaining his side of the story, which was totally wrong, but for some reason, I believed it. I told mine, and in the middle of the story, everybody lost interest and left to do something else at the party. That's. I understand why that dream happened. Okay, bye. That's the end.